Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am really glad you're here because today I want to show you a product. And this is not a product placement video, although the company did send this product to me 2 years ago and I've not yet made a video about it. I've just been using it, and that's what they said. Just take this and use it. And that is the Lube Shuttle grease gun. And if you've never seen one of these before, I hope you'll stick around because this, although it looks like a traditional grease gun, it's got something special to it. Now, the grease gun that I've had for the past 30 plus years was a standard traditional grease gun. And you know the type where you have to pull the plunger back with a strong spring on it and then line it up with a notch and then unscrew the back, pop the lid off the cardboard cartridge of grease, slide it in, screw it back together, put that plunger in and push it in and then prime the grease gun, and that all works. I mean, it's old technology. It's been around a long time and there's really nothing wrong with it. But this one is quite a bit different. The cartridge for this grease gun is right here. Although it looks like a pretty standard cartridge, you'll notice one thing different about it. It's got a little screw cap on the end. When you take that screw cap off, this is what you see. And the best thing about this is loading the grease gun is done just like this. You slide that cartridge in, thread it in, and that's it. You're done. You pump it, it primes itself. There's no springs or anything. I don't even know how this thing works, but it's pretty neat. You pump it. Once you get it primed, it's good to go, I guess, forever. So that is what I like about it. It's super clean, super convenient, and does a really nice job. Now, I combined this with the LockNLube. I added one of these to the end, which is another brilliant invention. I love this thing a lot. So this combined with the Lube Shuttle is just great. Now, this is the one that's the pistol grip, but if you go to the Lube Shuttle website, you'll see they have a battery-operated version. They have, I think, the one with more leverage, the two-handed version. I'm not sure, but go to their website and check them out. And I'll do a little demonstration of this shortly. The other thing that's neat about this, and honestly, this doesn't matter to me, but if you're the type of person that uses multiple types of grease, what's good is you could have a partially used container, take that cartridge out, get your other type of grease, screw that right in, and use that one. So you just have one grease gun with multiple types of grease. Now, I just use, regular, general grease, and I'm not picky about it. I don't have any equipment that requires special grease, so that works for me. Now, what prompted me to make this video today was that I had to order some new grease, and I went online, and first I went to Amazon and started looking and thought, I'll buy a couple tubes because, realistically, I only go through a couple tubes per year, if that. But then I saw if I order a case of 10, it's a better deal. And then I went to the Lube Shuttle website because I thought, you know what, they sent this to me. I should really patronize them directly and see how much more it costs to buy directly through them. Turns out it was actually cheaper to buy through them. It was still free shipping, and it came within a week, so that was good. Now, these tubes cost about $8.50 each at this time. It's about $2 higher than standard grease or traditional tubes of grease. But again, I only go through a couple tubes a year, if that, so it's well worth it for me. I think it's worth it for everybody because it's really such a nice and easy system to use. So let me just do a quick demonstration. I'll show you how this thing works. Now, I don't care who you are. Greasing things is a dirty job, so I always wear my nitrile gloves and have a shop towel with me. Now, again, combining this with the LockNLube is great because that just goes right into place, and single-handed operation. Once this is on, you can let go of it. Now, I've had problems with traditional grease guns where I lock the fitting on, and then for whatever reason, I can't get it back off again. It gets stuck on there. This, simple release, and works great. And then the Lube Shuttle, again, single-handed operation if you need to, but you just pump it, and you can feel it going in. Now, this is almost empty, but what's great is I don't have to stop. I could just get a new tube, put a new tube in, and get right back to work. And that's it. Now, if you're new to tractors or equipment, you want to keep up on your greasing schedule, and you can follow the manual of the equipment that you have. If it's older and you don't have a manual, you know, at least grease it once every season, at the beginning of every season. It's important for me to always wipe off the Zerk fitting before you start, because you don't want any dirt or debris to get in that little fitting. So I just wipe that off. Make sure the end of the grease gun is clean as well, and just kind of go to town with it. And you can see, generally, when you grease something, you grease it until you start to see the grease come out of a nearby area. If it's a bearing, you'll see the grease coming out on the sides. In this case, I've got grease coming out here, so I know that's full. And then I always also wipe it off afterward, because all that dirt and dust and dry leaves and grass, it's all going to stick to that. So I like to wipe it down and keep it relatively clean. And then I wipe off my grease gun before I put it away. Again, just to keep it clean. Now here's a fun thing I like to do when I'm all done. I take my shop towel, roll it up so the grease is all inside. Then I take my gloves, take them off, and that shop towel is now inside the glove. Hold the other glove, take that one off, turn it inside out, and now all the dirt is on the inside, my hands are clean, and I can just chuck this right in the trash. I'll pick that up. Well, that's the Lube Shuttle. If you like it, you can pick one up. If you don't like it, you don't have to. It's just that easy. But I like it, and I like the LockNLube too. So thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to join me here. And of course, if you hit that like button, I appreciate that too. Thanks for being here. As always, I look forward to seeing you next time.